10 out of 10 niche fragrances part 2. Hi everyone, I'm Jamal from Scented Moments channel, where I help you to discover the amazing world of perfumery. So in this video I want to do my second part of my 10 out of 10 niche fragrances. So I already did the first part, which I will leave the link in the description box down below, and a lot of people love that video. They were asking for the second part, and some even want the third, fourth, fifth part, which I really find hilarious and amazing at the same time, of course. So yes, I'm here to also talk other 10 niche fragrances that are definitely perfect 10 out of 10 that you should definitely discover, try for yourself. Again, do not blind buy, as I already advised in one of my latest videos. But seriously, these 10 fragrances here are amazing. Now I try to feature other brands than the ones that I mentioned in the first part, but I mean, there are some here that I steal from the same brands that I featured in my last video, because these are some of my favorite brands, and I consider that these brands have more than one 10 out of 10 fragrance. So the first one will be Profumum Roma, of course, and we can get out of the way with Profumum Roma, although I love it. I mean, it's no secret here. And this one is Acqua di Sale. This is my most worn Profumum Roma. I mean, it's half full, it's here. And I love actually this limited edition bottle. So Acqua di Sale, it's the best aquatic fragrance that I ever smelled, and still to this day is the best aquatic perfume. This is the most natural smelling aquatic. It's literally like you fill this bottle with ocean water and you added a bit of cedarwood chopsticks inside. It's how this smells. Amazing. And so many great memories, and this is so long lasting, because usually aquatics, they don't last, or they just smell too harsh or too artificial. This one is really the most natural smelling, with great performance in terms of projection, in terms of longevity, and it's also amazing for compliments. I find this to be very sexy, because in the dry down and even the sillage, it has that smell of your skin, of the salt that it's in your skin when you're leaving the beach at the end of the day, and it's so sexy. And really, this stays, like, this projects so much that when you leave a room and when you will go back, you will smell Acqua di Sale in the air. It's how big this is and how good this is. Very addicting. Again, the best aquatic perfume, Acqua di Sale by Profumum Roma. The next fragrance, this is from Andy Tower, and I also featured Andy Tower in my first video where I talked about L'air du désert marocain, and now I want to talk about Au Coeur du désert, which is the Extrait version of L'air du désert marocain. So this one is denser, it's more resinous, it's more gummy than L'air du désert marocain. I mean, the L'air, it's more airy, like the name implies, more spicy, more airy, more dry. Here it's a bit sweeter, and again, more resinous, more gummy, more sticky, more dense. It's amazing though. It's really one of the best ambers ever created. I love in the, let's say, in the eau de toilette, as in L'air du désert marocain, and I love this one as well, the Extrait. I already did a comparison video a long time ago of these two perfumes, but they are, the two of them, it's worth having. They are full bottle worthy. If you love ambers, check this one too. Au Coeur du désert by Andy Tower. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Atelier des Ors, Rouge Sarây. This is one of my favorite gourmand fragrances at the moment, and it's one of the best in my opinion. So this has dates, it has plum, it has vanilla, but to my nose, this smells like the most delicious crystallized caramelized plum with chocolate powder on top with vanilla. Addicting, delicious, I mean, amazing, great performance. And I already received quite a few compliments even from the first time I wore Rouge Sarây. Amazing scent. Check this one if you have a sweet tooth. This is really one of the best gourmand fragrances out there. Rouge Sarây by Atelier des Ors. Next fragrance, this is from House of Rania J, and I love this brand. It's very underrated, and she has a couple 10 out of 10 perfumes, and this is one of them. This is Oud Assam. Now, I featured an oud fragrance also in my first video from Indemodables, and this one is also a fantastic natural smelling oud. So here you have Indian oud, and this is very funky and resinous. Now this is challenging. It's definitely more challenging than the Indemodables Soul of Oud, and it's so natural smelling. It's so good. And then you have cedar wood. You have a bit, I would say that this also has a bit of an animalic quality, but maybe it's because of the oud in here. It's also quite spicy. Oh man, it's so good. It's so good. Yeah, it's spicy. You have a bit of a citrusy nuance on top with, yeah, this Indian oud. It's really the most prominent note. It's this funky, resinous oud with cedar wood, bit of tonka bean. Amazing scent. I mean, seriously, one of the best oud fragrances out there. I love oud. It's one of my favorite notes, and this is really it's in my top 2. It's Oud Assam by Rania J, really a 10 out of 10 oud perfume. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Amouage, and on my first video I also mentioned an Amouage perfume, a very popular Amouage perfume, Jubilation 25. But for men, or the one that it's marketed for men. This video, it's also Jubilation 25, but marketed for women, and this is in the Extrait version. Wow, this is right now my favorite Chypre fragrance, and this is very underrated. I love Eau de Parfum also, but this one has an extra layer of complexity and density and richness. So here you have all the qualities of a Chypre, but this one, it's also a bit more animalic, and you have the frankincense that is typical in the Amouage perfumes. This is so good, so intoxicating, so luxurious. This is really luxury smelling perfume. Amazing scent. I absolutely love this. It's the best Chypre. You also have the peach on top, so you do, if you are familiarized with Mitsuko, you will smell some similarities, because Mitsuko is a Chypre. I mean, it's really the standard, it's the main reference of a Chypre perfume, which I have absolutely love as well in Eau de Parfum concentration. And this one has that because of the peach as well, just like Mitsuko has, but then this one has more richness, and the animalic qualities with the frankincense really adds an extra touch of luxury. Amazing scent, long lasting, unisex in my opinion. This is even more masculine than feminine because of those animalic qualities. Check this one. If you love Chypre, check Amouage Jubilation 25 for Roma in the Extrait if you can, or just check in the Eau de Parfum, because it's also really worth trying. So again, in the Extrait version, Jubilation 25 by Amouage, that it's marked for women. Amazing Chypre. Next fragrance, this is from house of Stefan Lucas, and this one is Black Gemstone. Beautiful bottle. This is lemon, and then you have a big dose of myrrh and frankincense. You have also a bit of wood, like cedar wood and sandalwood, but here it's really the myrrh with the frankincense are really like punch in your face. It's very intense, full, wow, intoxicating, So good and so damn sexy. I love this one. This really smells. It's quite dark. You have the lemon that creates, that balances, gives a bit some light, gives a light to this perfume, but it really fades away, and then you just have darkness with frankincense, with myrrh, and some woods in the base. I mean, amazing scent. Black Gemstone by Stefan Lucas. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Les Indemodables, which I also featured one fragrance from this brand, but I mean, Les Indemodables has quite a few 10 out of 10 perfumes, and this is one of them. This is Rose de Jamal. This is right now my favorite rose perfume, and I consider this to be the best rose perfume at the moment. This is the most natural smelling rose, with mint, with lavender and geranium, that gives more freshness, gives a bit of balance, because the rose here, it's very full, thick, very vivid red rose. Then you have the mint that really gives this really fresh, smooth touch with lavender, geranium. I mean, amazing, because the geranium also gives like a rosy, like a fresh rosy feel. It's really the most natural smelling rose, period. Glorious, absolutely glorious. And the perfume is actually quite nice. I mean, it will not scream out of you. It's not that fragrance that will fill a room, but it's that type of perfume that will make a statement if people will smell you, because it leaves a nice sillage and lasts for a long time. Check this one out. If you love rose fragrances, this is a must try. Rose de Jamal by Les Indemodables. Next fragrance, this is from the house of Francesca Bianchi, and I love her perfumes, but I consider this to be her best work. Under My Skin. And this is so damn sexy, so seductive, so carnal. This is animalic. It has castoreum. So it has this leathery animalic quality with spices, with orris butter, with caramel, with amber, with styra. I mean, you have everything in here. You have resins, you have incense, you have florals with this animalic leathery feel. Amazing. This is really, I absolutely love this. This is sexual, and it's really her best creation. It's really 10 out of 10. Great performance, great longevity. It's really that type of scent that you need to try once in your lifetime. It's how sexy it is. It's Under My Skin by Francesca Bianchi. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Diptyque, and this is one of my favorite discoveries, best purchases of this year. This is Benjoin Boheme. Amazing. I mean, beautiful bottle. Although Diptyque is changing, or already changed, this is still available in, I mean, you can still purchase this perfume in this bottle, but Diptyque changed this perfume into their regular bottle in the 75 ml size. Unfortunate, because the price raised and you get less juice, so it's really unfortunate, but I think that's a trend nowadays, unfortunately. This is this is a 100 ml bottle size. Eau de Parfum, like the new iteration, the new version is. So, and I don't know if the smell changed. I would guess that it didn't. But Benjin Bo is such an amazing scent. I blind bought this, which you shouldn't do, but I did, because I know my taste. I mean, and this, I saw quite a few videos from Sebastian, from the perfume guy. I mean, one of my favorite YouTube reviewers, and he's always praising this fragrance, always. And I love benzoin, I love resins, I love ambers, so I think this was really an easy blind buy for me, and so it was. After all, it's featured in this video. I consider this to be one of the best, if not the best, Diptyque perfume nowadays. So benzoin, it's the main note here. Benjoin has this vanillic resonance quality, which is so addicting, so cozy. And then you have amber, you still have pearl balsam, so it's balsamic, it's ambery with this resonance vanillic quality, which is the Benjoin. Amazing, natural smelling perfume. It's so good. It's so good. It's really good. I mean, I really advise you to try this one, Benjin Boheme by Diptyque. I mean, it's really breathtakingly amazing. If you love resins, if you love Benjoin, it's really the best, one of the best in the market. Definitely, it's Benjin Boheme by Diptyque. And last, but by no means least, this is probably the most unique fragrance in this list, and it's, I think, in my opinion, it's the best release of this year. It's from the house of Meo Fusciuni Sogni. Sony is in another league. So here you have rice absolute. So it has this steaming rice feel right in the opening, a bit pasty, like risotto. And then you have incense, like Japanese incense, spices, you have woods. I would say that this also has like some sort of a creamy sweetness with tobacco and also vetiver. Amazing. This fragrance this fragrance represents the trip of Meo Fusciuni in Japan, and this captivates all of his experience in Japan. And he really captivated. I've never been in Japan. It's one of my dream trips with my fiance. And this really captivated. Like the idea that I have of Japan, it's in here. Amazing. It's really amazing. This is a work of art. This is really an ode to Japan, in my opinion. This is a parfum concentration, great performance. And at the same time, so this is calm. This really gives a calming feel. But because of this sweetness, underneath sweetness with the tobacco, it really gives a very sensual, mysterious feel to this perfume with the incense. Amazing scent. Amazing scent. Really check this one out. I mean, you should definitely check out Meo Fusciuni. He has amazing creations, very unique creations, long lasting. I mean, they are all rich and intense perfumes. With a unique touch. And I love the bottle, by the way. 100 ml, all of them come in the 100 ml. I mean, might not be very affordable, but not at all. But I think it's really worth trying. At least get the discovery kit that Meo Fusciuni has, and I think you will have a treat. But Sony, for me, it's really amazing. I have other two fragrances from Meo Fusciuni, but Sony is the one that really touches my soul. Amazing. It's fantastic. And my fiance loves this one. She always compliments me every time I'm wearing this one, Sony. So guys, Sony Meo Fusciuni, finishing this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below if you want the part 3. And I don't know if I will do more than 3 versions of this video. But tell me in the comments down below if you want part 3 or if this is enough. Also tell me in the comments down below what other fragrances you consider to be 10 out of 10 in the niche side of things. Thank you so much for your ongoing support, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Ciao.